Coach Hunter here with Batul today. We'll be working on some side mount fundamentals, okay? We've been working on various takedown and guard passing concepts. So today we're going to be working on what to do when you actually pass the guard. So, Batul, you're on your back here. This is your guard. I get to my combat base. I'm passing. Now I'm in side mount. So guys, side mount is an important position. It's a dominant position, and I think in no-gi grappling it's equally as good as back mount and full mount. In fact, I think, well, maybe not, back mount's better, but full mount and side mount I think are equivalent. It's a very dominating position, has lots of options. We're covering some basic concepts today. Side mount is any time I have contact with my opponent's body and their legs are not engaged with me at all, okay? So as soon as that happens, we're in some form of guard. So right now, laying crossbody on the tool, my arms can be any position, any combination of positions, okay? We are in side mount. Okay? We used to call this side control, but control has to be established separate of the position. Because the tool can win from this position. She gets a Kimura grip, my wrist here. Wrist here. She's winning right now, right? She has an arm behind my back and a Kimura, she can tap me from here. So control is up for grabs, guys, remember that. So, of course I have a big advantage being on top. So guys, a couple important concepts. The most important space inside mount is this space right here on the inside hip of the tool, okay? I want to occupy that space with my knee, use my hand, I can put my hand flat on the mat, put my wrist in contact with the hip. Then you use my hip, which looks like a Keiza Katame type position. Could be my knee here if I switch to reverse Keiza Katame. Okay, this space is the battleground that we're fighting for. The tool wants to reclaim it. So reclaim that space, you bring your knee in. Now you can see I'm no longer in that space. I'm in her guard, or at least the beginnings of her guard. Okay? Really important to understand that this is the battleground. Everything we're doing, every attack, every movement has to be also include maintaining the space, control of it. Okay? She can't. She wants to take it back. I want to keep it. So, I'm here in side mount. We're going to talk about some variations. These are all side mount positions, considered roughly side mount positions. Okay? Belly down, arms across. You have shoulder of justice or a cross-face grip. You can have a hip block. We can have a shoulder justice, cross-face, and a hip block. Something called a cradle type position. Okay? I can switch my hips. My top leg is back. My bottom leg is forward, wide. Okay, this is a Keiza Katame scarf hold. Sometimes judo position, the way I was taught. Okay? My feet are wide, my head is low. If I lean back here, she can push my face downward and snag it with her leg. And I start pulling me down and getting up herself, right? I don't want that. So I'm not giving any space with that. Get my head forward. Okay? I can switch face the other way. This is called reverse Keiza Katame. You can see here, okay? Reverse Keiza Katame, also called inside position by my coaches. It's also called twister side control. Your 10th planet guy. Okay? Some people would consider a north-south type position, where we're chest to chest, hips are low, controlling her hips, as a side control position. I think it deserves its own study, but I think technically it qualifies. I just think you want to think of it as its own sort of position here, okay? So, get back a little bit. We have we have a positional flow. We call this alligator. Why? Why not? Okay? Also kind of you are rolling around like an alligator. So, we start facing the hips, wide feet, top leg back. Okay? I switch belly down, side mount, or standard side mount. Switch hips facing the head, Keiza Katame. I'm going to take a big step over. Usually I also want, by the way, this arm trapped, but that's a secondary consideration, or rather, it's just an advantage you can have. Okay? I drop my hip across driving her arm up into her face, switching my arm over for side or for north-south. And then give her space to pull her elbow down for the comfort of my partner. Okay? I'm going to bring my foot up and then switch my hips, facing the head for Kesekatame. Okay? Switch belly down, side mount. Switch hips facing their hips, wide feet. Reverse Kesekatame. Blocking the knees. My knee slides across her belly. I'm not taking a big step over so you can grab my leg for a half guard. Okay? So I slide belly, knee across the belly, and go to mount. Not a side mount position, but it's an important flow to understand that this is one of the goal positions. Okay? I'm going to dismount by taking my foot, heel to butt, windshield wiping across, and go knee on belly. Okay? Now knee on belly, guys, remember, when this foot is planted and wide into the ceiling. My knee is down, there's no pressure on my partner. Okay? You will not get points for this in a points tournament. Knee up. Okay? And then we can recycle through and go all the way around again. Okay? Oh, not done yet. Yep, back. So let's go over a couple of attacks, guys. Side mount. A very common position for people's arms to be in is this frame to my hip. Okay? I'm going to start reaching thumb down. We're saying no thank you. To the wrist. I'm going to press this wrist down to the mat. My other hand is already there waiting for me, but not. I'm going to go under her elbow and grip my own wrist. So this figure 4 grip. Now the problem is that I have right now is that this arm is way up near her head. So when I lift her elbow, this is where it's flexible. It's fine. It's going to be very hard to finish here. So instead I'm going to slide everything down. Try to bring her elbow to her own hip and feel the tension in the arm already. Okay? I'm using a false grip like I do on the Kimura or on the rings. Okay, on both hands. I'm going to lift her elbow until I get the tap. Okay? A common reaction here is for her to straighten her arm out. Okay? When the arm's straight, I can't rotate. But the finish is exactly this, very similar. I'm going to keep her wrist. I'm going to find my elbow to her elbow. I'm going to lift my elbow and push her hand down for the straight arm lock. Now she might pull her arm down toward her hip. Pull her hand down toward her hip. Put your hand down. Yeah, roll over, put your hand to your hip. Yes. So it's going to remove my grip and make this impossible. That's fine. I lift her elbow, switch my arms, and now I have a Kimura. Okay? Perfect. Now the opposite is true. If she's down here by her hip, she's flexible. So bring it down up to her head. And of course we have our whole Kimura system. We can switch to a power line style finish. You know, we can go cross Kimura. All sorts of options here, okay? So Kimura is its own system, I think. Alright, one more time through. This whole sequence is called a mouse trap, because my arms are kind of encircling this arm. It's a mouse in my trap. Okay? Grip the wrist. Come down. I do consider the key lock kind of a beginner move. It's hard to finish at a high level because if someone's on their game, as they start to grab this, the tool can pull our arm up over her head, right? Or elbow down here to make this very difficult to access. Okay? However, if I get it isolated out here, it's pretty finishable, which is harder. Okay? So I'm pulling everything down to her hip, lifting her elbow. Okay? She straightens her arm out. I follow it. Lift my elbow off the mat, the one that's underneath her arm, and push her hand down. She rotates her arm all the way through. I switch my arms, gripping her wrist, planting my elbow near her hip, pulling her elbow up to her head, and finishing the Kimura by lifting her elbow. So guys, like I said, I do think the key lock is kind of a beginner move, but you need to understand it because people will attempt it on you, okay? So you need to understand how to finish it, how to work it. That way you can know the defenses. Same thing with the straight arm lock and the Kimura. You have to understand it to defend it, although I do think the straight arm lock and the Kimura are very finishable at any level, okay? So guys, hope that works for you. Let me know if you have any problems, any questions, any concerns in the Facebook group, or directly messaging me, and I'll let you know in a follow-up video if you need it. Alright guys, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you on the mats.